Hello everyone, it's Nishi Just Gaming, and this is actually something I thought I would never actually have to do. Hello everyone. Okay, so this is this is actually slightly nerve-wracking for me. So I know that a few people are wondering what actually happened to Baskett and the Nerd City podcast. So I'm gonna lay it out like raw and actually tell my side of the story, because unfortunately there are always going to be three sides of the story: his, mine, and the truth. Okay, so I joined the GCA of June last year. Hey vagabond. I joined the GCA of June last year, and the first person I started talking to was Baskett City. We became really, really close friends, and then about September of that year, he started a podcast with Cassie, or Sassy Sober. They got to about episode 5, and she couldn't actually do episode 6. So he messaged me and said, hey, did you want to do episode 6 with me? Cassie's not going to be there. Sorry, my little one's in the office. Did you want to join me while Cassie's not on, and you can help me with this podcast? I said, yeah, perfect. I can do that. So one thing led to another. I did episode 6, and someone had messaged him to say, hey, it's probably a good idea to get Nishi in, because Nishi's really entertaining and it'll, help, with your podcast. And so he had asked me to say, basically, did you want to join the podcast? And I said, yeah, sure. Oh, I can do that. I can do that, So after episode 6, I became a permanent fixture of the Nerd City podcast. I then started to do a little bit more work than I would have liked to have done. I was asking other people to join the podcast as guests. I was finding topics to talk about, so on and so forth. We get to about episode 13 when we finally had Queen Comics wife and Comics Dad on the show. And something had happened on that podcast with Sassy Sober, or Cassie Sober. And she had said something really nasty about Queen Comics' wife, about basically being a parent. Now, my advice to anyone is unsolicited parenting advice is a massive no-no. I don't care if you're a parent yourself. Parent yourself. You don't give somebody else unsolicited parenting advice. Everyone that knows what had happened knows what was said. I won't repeat it because I don't want to upset my sister from another mister. So fast forward to episode 15, we get rid of Cassie and the homies come and do the homies takeover, which was probably one of the best. Yeah, you lock mummy in. You lock the door. Anyway, that's a little man. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So the homies come and do the homies takeover on the Nerd City podcast, which was awesome. It's probably one of the best rated episodes we actually had, and it was fun. And we were all having fun talking to each other, and banter back and forth between all of this and stuff. We do a couple more episodes, and then obviously the end of the year comes, and we get to doing episode 18 when we had ABF on one day, and then we had like a week off. I think we had a week off, and then shit hit the fan. What actually had happened was, I can't remember whether it was Phantom or M. Campion who notified me to tell me that basically. Yeah, I know. Hey, AP. Baskett had basically deleted the homies podcast that we had done. And I've gone, what do you mean it's being deleted? And Fandom had sent me a screenshot of it saying it had actually been deleted by the user. So I've then gone and confronted Baskett. Just hold a minute, I'll be back, guys. Sorry. So basically, what had actually happened was he'd lied to me and said it hadn't been deleted by him, it was deleted by Kick. Because when we were doing our live shows, he was also apparently doing it via Kick. But the thing had actually said deleted by user. So he kept denying. And then all of a sudden I started to hear a few other things that he was saying that about me that I won't get into. And he was disrespecting people that are my friends, like basically talking down to them like they were beneath him. God, this is so difficult. The reason why I'm actually doing this is just to let people be warned that if Baskett City ever does come back, you can associate with him, but just be wary that what type of person he actually is. I'm going to say this as nicely as possible as well. I thought we were friends. I've never felt so backstabbed and betrayed. So anyway, Baskett's denying. A few things about his personal life had happened and things weren't adding up as well. For me and everyone that was involved, this has probably made our friendship a little bit stronger as well. But anyway, so Baskett was basically lying about everything. But when I was doing the podcast with him, I was doing absolutely everything. I have no idea where he is at the moment. I don't know what else to say about this whole situation. It's kind of, I love you too, Campia. I don't know what else to say about this situation. There's a lot of us involved. There's me, myself, the homies, and Queen Comic's wife, and obviously Comic's dad. So that's just my part of the story. There's a lot more to it. And then obviously I'll get back to what had happened. Then all of a sudden he's gone and deleted everything off of YouTube and as basically won't answer any of our questions of why he's done it. Sorry, why he's done it and everything. But if you ever do come across him, please let him know that I am looking for him and would love to know what I had actually done wrong to deserve this. Okay, so I'm going to just find something. The last couple messages that have actually happened before we had called it quits. Should have had this all set up before. Okay, where are you? Also the other thing that was happening was that I was only hearing at the end, I was only hearing half of the story. He was telling other people and I was actually finding stuff out through other people as well. So if there's any questions that you guys want to know about the whole situation that I haven't covered, please put it in the chat. I'm actually going to try not to do this for too much longer because I actually want to move past from this and actually start another podcast with a certain someone who is my sister from another mister, but that's going to happen probably within the next month or so. Okay, thank you guys so much for being here. It means a lot to me. But the thing that was happening with him, that he was actually doing stuff like we were going to bring Queenie on for the chat and he announced it before he should have. We were meant to have conversations with her and stuff like that. Well, what's wrong, Lucky Man? Oh no, can't play Pokemon. Just hold, mummy's got to quickly fix this for you, Bubba. There you go. Oh, wait there, wrong one. No. I love you guys too. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Go play, watch it. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys do actually have any other questions that you want to ask me, do put it into the comment section. Sorry, this is really difficult. I should have actually done with this with a group of people to get the conversation a bit better. But thank you so much for watching. I'm Nisha Does Gaming, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when I live stream with the homies playing, hopefully, Among Us. Have a great day, and I love you all. Bye.